But let's talk about the football. Another big weekend of Premier League action coming up for you on 5 Live. 4 commentaries over the next 3 days, starting with title-chasing Arsenal against Brentford. 3 o'clock tomorrow. We have got Arsenal Supporters Trust Board member, no less, Akil Vias. Hello, Akil.
Morning.
And Brentford supporter, it's only Billy the Bee, Billy Grant from the Beesotted podcast. How are you, Billy?
Not bad, Chris. How you doing?
Yeah, very well. Nice to speak to you, mate. So, look, Akil, what's the feeling? How big a moment is this, do you think, after the Goodison display?
Absolutely massive. You know, we probably haven't really been questioned this season because we've been playing really well. We've now sort of gone out the FA Cup. We've lost in the league, so we need to get back on the horse. Essentially, I think it's a case of sort of points over performance on Saturday, and then hopefully go into the Man City game next week. Which naturally, the next game is always the most important one.
Yes.
But you can't help but think about that Man City game because it's huge as well.
This is true. You're always going to have moments like that, though, aren't you? In a season, do you know what I mean? Every team going for a title is going to have those moments.
Absolutely, I won't mention 2004 when Arsenal went unbeaten, but we did have a few draws, I suppose. So we had a few moments, but obviously a joke there.
True,
but
I know.
every team will go through a defeat or two. So it's how you bounce back. That's key.
Yes, Billy, man, 9 games unbeaten. What's going so right here?
It's funny, actually. I tell you, it's been a wicked season, actually. It's funny, I was standing outside the Emirates Stadium yesterday in the freezing cold with Robbie from AFTV as well. He's on our podcast, Pride of West London, which is out now. And we were talking about Brentford, and he was saying about when we beat them first game of the last season, and we beat them good as well. He said, fair enough, but then Arsenal came back, and it looked like that, our season, last season, at the stage might go off-piste, but this season, we've learned from our mistakes from last season. We've defensively, we're actually up another level. Ben Mee has come in, who's an absolutely fantastic, a free trot signing for Burnley. Absolutely fantastic.
What a signing that was, actually. You forget about all those big money signings elsewhere. He has done a great job for you back there.
He is unbelievable. So I think on 2 levels, what we've done is that we've shored up the defence, and also we've learned how to kind of eke out these draws from losses and these wins from draws. Ivan Toney's obviously gone up another level, but also the players around him have learned how to play football as well, at a Premier League level. And I know we had Christian Eriksen for a while, but I think what's happened is that him leaving is better for Brentford because the players around him have stepped up and they've learned kind of the things that they need to do to take us to this level. So playing Arsenal on Saturday, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm so relaxed going in this game because it doesn't matter for us. If we lose. If we win, we win. If we draw, we draw. It's one of them ones. It's a bit of a freak.
Little eye on Europe as well, which is something for Brentford, isn't it?
The European tour, yes, we're talking about that.
And the boss is doing a hell of a job. And so, that's right, isn't it? Arsenal, Manchester City's next Wednesday. Isn't it, Akil? Right,
It is.
Okay.
That's the problem. You really don't want any distractions. You don't want to be looking ahead. But naturally, it's a game that the TV companies are already talking about. Pundits are already talking about it. So it's hard not to get distracted, but we just really have to stay focused. We're probably, I don't know how many games Brentford have lost at home, actually. I don't think it's many. And Arsenal were the team to go and win there and actually win quite well. So our record over Brentford, apart from that first game of last season, is pretty good.
Okay, mate.
So just hope we continue that.
All right. I'm going to be going out for a curry next Wednesday. I'm going to have to cancel that. I didn't see that in the fixtures anyway. All right. Good man. Lovely stuff. Thank you. Nice to speak to you, Billy. That was Billy Grant, and it was Akil Vias.
It's going to be a funky few months, isn't it, in the fight for the top 4? Really unpredictable.
Just a touch.